In this video we have a quick look on how to sculpt on multiple objects. Here we have our little alien dude which we sculpted earlier, and if you believe it or not, he's not only an alien from a strange planet, he's also a magician. Oh my god. He has this little head here and this wand, and now you might wonder, well actually not, but at any point when sculpting something you might wonder, is it possible to sculpt on multiple objects at the same time? So similar as in edit mode, selecting all the objects, going over to sculpt mode. But as you can see, this doesn't work because if I now try to sculpt here on the alien, nothing happens. I can only affect the head up here. So from all the selected objects, only the active one will be active in sculpt mode. That means if you want to sculpt on another object, you have to select it, go to sculpt mode, and then we can sculpt on that. Using this pie menu, which I showed you in one of the previous videos, this goes relatively quickly to switch from one object to another. However, there's even a quicker way. Currently I'm using Blender 2.92 Alpha, and there's an experimental feature which might become a default feature at some point. So I have to enable this, but maybe it is already working for you if you're using future versions of Blender. So just try it out if it works for you directly. However, I have to go to the preferences. I press F4, go to preferences, then under interface I enable developer extras, then this experimental button appears. And here you can see we can enable a bunch of experimental features, and here we also have this switch object operator. And it's a pretty simple feature because now all I need to do, let's switch over to sculpt mode, hover your mouse above an object and press D. Then you can see this will be highlighted, all the other objects will be grayed out a bit. And now as you can see I can sculpt on this object. Now let's hover over to the wand, press D. Now this is active as you can see, and now if I hover over the head, press D, this is active. And by the way, this not only works in sculpt mode. If I switch over to edit mode, which doesn't make sense with such high resolution objects, however, I can simply press D and switch to the other objects as well. So it's faster than using the pie menu, it's working in sculpt mode and also in edit mode. So, and who knows, maybe at some point in the future we can even sculpt on multiple objects at the same time. And now let's quickly finish up this lesson before this alien dude casts a spell on us and turns us into a carrot. Ah, dang it.